Boa tarde.
Boa tarde a todos, bem-vindos à conferência. As perguntas podem ser para os dois. Começamos pelo Porto Canal.
Boa tarde, começo pelo Mr. Faria. Que expectativas e que adversário espera no jogo de amanhã?
The game of tomorrow is definitely an important match for us to play all the cards and all the possibility to try to achieve the top 8. That of course is a very important result for the Europa League for that competition, but as well is really important target to try to achieve considering the workload and the management of the next few weeks. So it's a game that is really important for two competitions. So definitely the level of motivation is really high from our side, but as well I'm sure that we will face a team that will come here to keep their positive trend. They are coming with 8 wins in a row, so I'm sure that they will come here with the best team to play to give the respect that this competition deserves.
Rodrigo, é uma noite europeia, fecham em casa esta fase de Liga da Liga Europa. Por mais jogos que faças, é sempre uma noite especial para ti, e que expectativas têm também para o jogo de amanhã?
Sim, acho que sem dúvida jogar no Dragão é sempre especial, e acho que para amanhã esperamos um jogo intenso, uma equipa que, como o Mister já disse, vem de várias vitórias consecutivas, como nós, por isso esperamos um jogo competitivo e vamos tentar vencer este jogo.
TCF.
Olá, bom dia. Primeiro para o treinador Francesco Farioli. Pergunto se a presença do Rodrigo Mora nesta conferência de imprensa titular amanhã, e sobre o Diogo Costa, está com febre, acredita que é possível recuperar para o jogo de amanhã?
Yeah, I start with Diogo. He's with fever, and we will see if he will to step in. And about Rodrigo, yes, he's going to be in the game.
Rodrigo, pergunto sobre esta época muito diferente em relação à anterior. A nível individual, menos minutos, naturalmente também menos golos, menos assistências, mas por outro lado o coletivo está um nível acima em relação à época passada. Como é que tem sido essa gestão a nível pessoal e a nível coletivo também?
Sim, acho que o ano passado tinha um papel diferente do que tem este ano. Acho que este ano está a ser um ano de aprendizagem. Acho que estou um jogador completamente diferente, um jogador mais completo, e acho que tem sido um ano muito positivo para mim e para o clube, que espero que continue assim até o final da época.
Sport TV.
Boa tarde, Francisco Farioli. Estamos em direto para a Sport TV+. O Rangers já não tem ambições na Liga Europa. O que é que espera de um adversário sem ambições no jogo de amanhã?
No, for me, no. They will come here to keep the momentum that they are having. So I believe that they will come with the best lineup possible. But for sure, whoever is going to play is going to stand for the maximum result. And of course, from our side, will be the same and even more. There is no doubt about this one. So as Rodrigo said, we expect a very competitive match. A very intense and demanding game. So we prepare ourselves for the worst case scenario. That is like a game that is going to be played for sure with two teams that they want to win, and nothing more than this.
Rodrigo, há algumas semanas o treinador revelou que o Rodrigo faz muito trabalho de casa, que leva trabalho de casa, que vê os seus jogos, volta a trazer, volta a colocar questões depois aos treinadores. O que é que o Rodrigo Mora vê do Rodrigo Mora?
Acho que, como eu, acho que toda a equipa e todos os jogadores vemos o que podemos melhorar. Acho que é muito importante para nos próximos jogos poder melhorar, e acho que não sou só eu, mas acho que todos, com a ajuda dos misters, acho que é um trabalho importante, sem ser dentro do campo, e acho que é um importante que depois valoriza-se no próximo jogo.
SIC.
Olá Francisco, bom dia. Miguel Torrão para a SIC. Tendo em conta que a prioridade do Porto é o campeonato, como é que olha para a Liga Europa e pergunto-lhe se vai fazer muita gestão na equipa.
No, in reality, for us, and I already say this one several times, when you are the coach and when you are a player of Football Club do Porto, there is no priorities. The priority is the next match and to try to do everything possible to win. There is nothing else than this in our mind. The way that we prepare the game, the way that we prepare ourselves is really stable in this part, is really demanding. So the game of tomorrow and the players that are going to stand on the pitch tomorrow are the best one that I feel to try to win the game, because as I say, it is not just the game of tomorrow has a big value in several different aspects. So what I expect is a big team performance. To have once again the support of Dragao. We always said, but especially in the game of tomorrow, will be definitely something that needs to be in our side once again. So full motivation, full concentration, and full desire to go tomorrow on the pitch and to give every single inch of energy that is in our pocket.
Olá, Rodrigo, boa tarde. Esta ambição ajuda a esconder a equipa quando fisicamente não está tão bem?
Sim, eu acho que a equipa este ano está muito bem fisicamente, acho que estamos muito bem preparados para isso, mas acho que sim, esta ambição de vencer todos os jogos, acho claro de ir de jogo após jogo, mas acho que esta ambição de chegarmos longe, acho que é isso que vai unir o grupo e que não tenho dúvidas que vamos chegar muito longe nesta competição.
Record.
Olá Francisco, José Miguel Machado, Jornal Record. O Porto joga, entra amanhã em campo, 2 dias depois apenas de jogar com o Gil Vicente. Para lá da questão da gestão, da possível gestão, aquilo que lhe perguntava é como é que se prepara os jogadores para um jogo num espaço de tempo tão curto. Que tipo de desafio é que isso lhe coloca a si e à equipa técnica?
There are no special secrets. As you know, we try to win every single moment to help the players to recover and to keep fit the players that maybe they didn't play the previous match. In this part, it's normal that that could be somewhere a mental bias in the way of you play a lot and the team is, let's say, is in fatigue or is struggling. The reality in the last 4 matches, we smashed physically all the teams that we play against. And it means to run 7 or 8 kilometers more than the opponent, even against opponents that are playing just 1 time per week. You see that we are a team that goes on the pitch, and whoever is going to play against us, we go full gas in all the matches, press man to man all the pitch. And to be fair, I don't see this one in many teams around. So there is no, at this moment at least, there is no fatigue. There is nothing more than a team with a lot of desire, with a lot of energy, honestly, with the right vibes in terms of physical and mental capability to stand on the pitch with the right attitude. After the season, of course, is very long. We will be very happy to skip if we will be capable of to skip the playoff matches of the Europa League, but at the moment where we are, and is the 28th of January, the team is absolutely fit, and the short turnover is not an excuse, and we are absolutely ready to play and to compete.
Olá Rodrigo, bom dia. Já ouvimos falar algumas vezes do sonho de estar nos aliados, de celebrar a conquista do título pelo Futebol Clube do Porto. Como é que olha também para esta Liga Europa? Que tipo de ambições é que tem? E se também sonha devolver o Porto a um triunfo, uma competição onde tem um passado também já com história?
Sim, claro, nos aliados sempre foi um sonho de criança, um sonho de família. E em relação à Liga Europa, acho que não é preciso dizer muito. Acho que o Futebol Clube do Porto em si, o clube, diz do que é capaz e do que já fez. Mas vamos jogo a jogo e claro que o nosso objetivo é chegar o mais longe possível, mas por enquanto focados no Rangers, que é um jogo importante para nós.
RTP.
Olá, Francisco Farelli, bom dia. Marco LRTP. Perguntava-lhe se o facto do Rangers chegar aqui ao Dragão já sem hipótese de seguir em frente, é verdade que o Francisco já disse que quererá continuar a senda das 8 vitórias seguidas que traz. Esse pode ser um dos maiores problemas para o Porto, enfrentar uma equipa que, apesar de querer ganhar, já não tem muito a ganhar nesta prova.
To be fair, doesn't really change to us. Like the approach and the mentality that we must have is very clear. Is to go on the pitch and 5 seconds before the first whistle to be already with a step forward, ready to be aggressive, ready to jump on the opponent, to challenge the opponent, keep a certain rhythm, keep a certain intensity, because this is the only part that we can control. About their approach, as I told you, I expect them to come here really competitive and with a desire to get a positive results. But again, in our locker room and in our mind is very clear for what we are playing for and the way that could make us closer to what we want.
Rodrigo, bom dia. Normalmente fala-se quando as equipas, neste caso portuguesas, defrontam equipas que vêm do Reino Unido, Inglaterra, Escócia, Irlanda, fala-se sempre da questão física, da dimensão física do jogo. Mas eu diria que os homens não se medem aos palmos, não é? E eu acredito que o Rodrigo amanhã, acredito que com tudo o resto que tem, e é muito, que possa fazer a diferença.
Sim, acredito eu também. Acho que, claro, que sabemos que é uma equipa física, mas nós estamos sem dúvida preparados para isso e acho que vamos dar o nosso máximo, vamos começar desde o início muito fortes, eles também, por isso não tenho dúvida que vai ser um jogo muito equilibrado.
JN?
Olá, Mister. Nuno Amaral, do JN. O Mister disse há pouco que não há prioridades num clube como o Futebol Clube Porto. O próximo jogo é sempre o mais importante, mas os factos também dizem que o Futebol Clube Porto não tem conseguido a mesma consistência exibicional, os mesmos resultados na Liga Europa em relação ao campeonato, que tem sido quase perfeito a nível de resultados. Porque é que isso tem acontecido? Tem a ver com as características da prova, as características dos adversários, o menor investimento também da sua parte a nível de opções no 11. Porque é que acha que tem acontecido?
To say that in Europa League we are doing worse than in the league, let me say, is quite an obvious analysis. But as well to say that we could have been with the same rhythm and same pace, it means that we play in a world where we play alone. Because again, I think the results are really positive in all the competitions where we are in. In Europa League tomorrow we have good chances to be in the top 8, and I think it's a quite and the fact to be already in the last 2 matches qualified to the top 24, I think is a quite great achievement. Again, considering from where we are coming from. Considering many facts that last season, for example, the team qualified for the playoff in the last match. I think the consistency that the team is proving day in, day out in all the competition is amazing. I know, guys, that you are looking for always a title, and now a title if we concede a shot on target, while a few months ago it was quite easy to concede 2-3 goals against team from MLS or Egyptian team. So I think, again, we should not forget the path, we should not forget the work that these guys are doing, because sometimes, I have the feeling that we are asking the perfection, and let me say, here inside we are chasing the perfection, but the perfection in reality doesn't exist. So it's a matter of work, it's a matter of daily routine, keeping our ambition and our desire at the level that is needed, and I think in this part we are all really, well motivated to keep moving forward. And I'm really grateful for the supporters because I think they are the ones that more than anybody, they understand the process where we are in, and in the few moments of difficulties that we had this season, I have in mind 10-15 minutes in Guimarães, the reaction of last day when Samu took the ball, or before to taking the ball to kick the penalty. This type of energy and adrenaline that is around is really special, and this one again says a lot about our supporters and their awareness about where we are and about what we are doing.
Olá, Rodrigo. Antes do jogo com o Gil Vicente, o Mister, e também o Diogo Costa, depois de Guimarães, disse que era preciso tomar melhores decisões no último terço para ajudar a equipa a resolver os jogos. Penso que também, pergunto-lhe se também é uma responsabilidade do Rodrigo trazer essas melhores decisões e se acha que pode fazê-lo nos próximos jogos.
Sim, claro que passa mais pelos jogadores da frente, mas acho que é uma responsabilidade de equipa. Acho que nem sempre as coisas vão sair como nós queremos, mas claro, estamos todos a tentar melhorar nesse aspecto. É um aspecto que precisamos de melhorar, mas acho que sim, é um aspecto que acho que é importante para a equipa. Ultimamente precisamos mais do último passe, mas se continuarmos assim a trabalhar como temos trabalhado, acho que vai correr tudo bem.
Bola.
Olá, Mister. Um dos temas de debate nesta altura em Portugal sobre a forma como joga o Porto, e olhando para o início da temporada, era que o Porto era mais intenso, sobretudo no ataque. Nesta altura parece ser uma equipa mais calculista. Concorda com esta visão?
Uma equipa mais
calculista. Pragmático.
I don't see any type of difference. Again, I think a lot of time there is like always a big, in my opinion, at least misunderstanding. For example, a team that is not conceding goal, that is a defensive team, and for me is absolutely how to say an analysis made by just I look at something and you jump to comments. The reality, we are the first team in terms of press intensity. We are, and hopefully we will be in the near future. We are a team that is generating a tremendous amount of opportunities, conceding very few, and when we concede something, we are really happy to see to have a good goalkeeper that can save some shots, and that's all. This is for me the reflection, the numbers, and reviewing the game. I think that there is the 95% of the time one team that is leading the game on the ball and off the ball. After in the game, there are moments where, of course, we have to respect the opponent, and where the opponent forces us to defend few meters lower, but are very rare event, and if it's the case, I don't see anything but to show a certain attitude and a certain desire. Here close to me, I have a guy that is, I think is a good image of this one, because when I read the comments about the evolution of Rodrigo, I see a lot of times the comments about his improvement defensively, and it's true that he made massive steps, and I'm really grateful for his capability to be coachable in this part, to be humble enough to put his incredible talent into the service of the team. But after there is another part that I think we are underestimating, that is his evolution with the ball. And this is something that I never read one single word about it, but he's a player that modify a lot his way of playing. From a wonder kid, he became a really team player, a player that is capable to build the game lower, that comes to connect the game and to close a certain passing line that a few months ago were not required to him. He's a player that is becoming much more decisive as well when it's about a final pass or to find a teammate in a better position instead of to take a shot. And these type of things I think are unfortunately are building a narrative that sometimes, I don't want to say is not correct, but is not complete. And in my opinion, sometimes, as I told you one time, will be good, guys, for you to have a colder review of the game, as we do 3-4 times before to jump to a comment.
Rodrigo, o ano passado jogava mais encostado à linha, os treinadores do ano passado. Este ano joga mais como interior e às vezes aparece como 10 nas costas do Samu. Onde é que se sente mais confortável a jogar?
Acho que é uma pergunta difícil. Acho que a minha posição, acho que toda a gente sabe, acho que eu gosto mais de jogar entre linhas, mas sinceramente sou uma pessoa que com qualquer posição acho que tento me habituar, e agora estou a jogar mais a interior e estou a gostar, e acho que é bom para mim porque no meu futuro posso vir a jogar em mais posições, e acho que isso é o mais importante, é a minha evolução, o meu progredimento, e acho que é isso, acho que é evoluir todos os dias e ser melhor a cada dia.
Question for the coach. Your name, Francesco, has been linked to Rangers a few times. I just wonder if you've ever come close, and whether in the summer you did speak to the club about becoming their manager before you came to Porto.
Yeah, it's. I cannot deny that I had some contacts with the club in the past, and let me say the main one was years ago when Ross Wilson was the sporting director there, and this one was, let's say, the time where probably I was closer to the opportunity. Of course, it's a great club, and club of big tradition in the UK and in the European competition, so I was very grateful to receive this type of calls, but again, life lead me to some other really interesting and big project, and today I think I'm really grateful for the place where I am. I renewed my contract a few days ago, and I'm really happy to be the coach of FC Porto.
Thank you. Just on Rangers, your opposition, I wonder what you make of Danny Rule, the job he's done, and how you assess Rangers as an opponent.
Yeah, he's doing great. I think his impact has been fantastic. Of course, when we saw the draw in the Europa League, as normal, we start to follow a bit all our opponents, and I know that the starting of the season wasn't easy for Rangers, and I think that the impact that he had since he arrived has been massive. I think he did there like almost 20 matches, and especially in the last period with a consecutive strike-off matches won, but above all, I think the implementation in such a short time of his ideas, the capability to add a different system, to play sometimes with three, to shift recently more in a back four system, but even though having the opportunity to present different combination on the ball, sometimes with a full back lower, sometimes the right, sometimes the left, sometimes building up with one of the three midfielder dropping in the line to recreate this shape. So I think that says a lot about his quality as a coach, and I think is an extra proof of what he did first as an assistant coach, and in the last years as a coach is great, and I think you guys are very lucky to have a coach of this level in your club.
Francesco, the people here are talking about Rangers have nothing to play for in Europe. Do you think that's a dangerous mindset for you to have? You can't underestimate Rangers.
No, don't worry. From our side, we don't underestimate anything. For me, the respect for the club that we are going to face, for the work that the coach is doing, and for sure for the mentality that they are implementing there are already, let's say, enough for us to have the right level of motivation. And on top of this one, again, for us, there is just one result that we are going to play for, and when you are challenging yourself for the maximum, you cannot really, drop any single inches of awareness for the game of tomorrow.
And I know you're now committed to FC Porto, but with becoming manager of Rangers, would that maybe appeal to you at one point in the future?
We never know. As I already said, is a great club, one of the most historical club in Europe. But my future for a few years is linked here in Porto, not just for papers, but as well, especially for, let's say, my commitment and how happy I am and my family is he's here in Porto. So till the moment that they will be happy to keep me here, let me say I'm really happy and nothing more than this.
Obrigado a todos. Até amanhã.
Obrigado.